Hi, welcome to the Hard Rock Show. I'm Shane,
I'm Andrew.
and on this episode, we're very, very excited.
That's not even the word for it, man.
It's probably the understatement of the year, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, coming up, we're going to be focusing on a band that we're extremely excited about.
Oh,
We
yeah.
love them to pieces. They're
Yep.
Pistol Shot Gypsy, but
Yep.
we'll get to that. To start with, Soundwave Revolution.
Oh, yeah.
September 30th in Melbourne, and it's happening all around Australia, obviously.
Yes.
Tickets go on sale on June 2nd.
Yes.
The lineup is amazing.
It's phenomenal. It's unbelievable.
I've been to Soundwave earlier this year
Yep.
and last year.
Yep.
I've seen
I've
Faith
yet to
No
go to
More,
one yet. Yep.
Iron Maiden as a
Yep.
headliner. This one has absolutely blown my socks off.
Oh, yeah. And I think that from the feedback we're getting, everyone is in love with this one. So,
It's it's the greatest lineup I've ever seen come to Australia, to be honest, on a festival.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. We're talking Machine Head, Devin Townsend. We're talking Skindred, Hell Yeah.
Alice Cooper, Pretty Reckless Story of the Year, The Used.
The Used. I
Yeah.
love The Used.
The Damn Things.
The Damn Things,
Yeah.
featuring Scott Ian from Anthrax.
Yep.
It's going to be great. I seen Anthrax at Soundwave 2 years ago.
Yep.
Scott Ian always impresses.
Yep.
Fantastic. And of course, the one that's got everybody extremely excited is
yeah.
Van Halen.
Oh, man.
Van Halen are finally coming back to Australia. They're finally touring outside of the United States.
That's been a long time coming.
It has been a long time coming, and that's why the simple fact that they're headlining Soundwave Revolution has made worldwide news.
Yep.
I've seen articles in the UK press and the US press. Van Halen just have not been outside of the USA
No.
for a long time.
No. And we're the lucky buggers to get them.
We are, and I'm stuttering. I cannot
Yeah.
wait to see them.
Yeah.
It doesn't even worry me that it's not the original lineup.
No.
It's as close as we're ever going to get.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Michael Anthony. I
Yep.
wish he was going to be there.
So do I.
But honestly, I would take Wolfgang Van Halen
To
just
see Van Halen?
them.
Yeah.
Just to see them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Van fucking Halen. Honestly.
We don't normally swear here, but this one's worth it, so...
I cannot wait. The ticket price, it doesn't matter what it is.
No.
I'll pay it.
We've already covered ground with a lot of people before on Facebook and whatnot about selling our family just to see things like this.
Yes, we
My
have.
family are on notice.
Yep.
I'm going to sell the lot of you if I have to. To cheap labour somewhere to go and get tickets for this one. I don't care what I've got to do. I'm going to do it.
It's going to be amazing. Just
Yeah.
we both were born in the early 80s and
Yeah.
we've grown up with Van Halen,
Yeah.
whether it's been Jump in Panama or whether it's been Van Hagar.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's great,
all
and
good.
I cannot wait to see it.
Neither can I.
It's going to be fantastic.
This is going to be one of the highlights. We've been to a lot of gigs. We've said that before, but this is going to be a definite highlight.
Highlight of the year,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Seeing Alice Cooper and Van Halen on the same stage,
Oh, it's
how often does that happen?
it never does.
Never.
I don't think it's happened before.
Not that I'm aware of.
No, I'm not aware of it. So it's a big deal. This is big news, and that's why we're opening the show with this fundamental piece of information that everyone needs to know about. Get there, get tickets, but don't get in front of us.
Definitely, because we'll pretty much kill you to get in front of you.
Yeah.
So,
We don't care.
okay, we're super excited about Van Halen and
In case you
Soundwave.
can't tell.
Machine Head, I love them.
Yes.
They're going to be there. You know, it's a great lineup, and there's a hell of a lot of other good bands on there as well.
Not a bad one among them.
No, well, there's actually a few that I don't know,
Yeah.
to be honest.
But that's even better because it exposes us to some new stuff. So.
Yeah. But in saying that, we'll just touch on this briefly. Van Halen have got to get on the plane to come to Australia
Yeah.
to headline Soundwave Revolution. Even if they get on the plane to come to Australia,
Yeah.
they have to get their asses up on stage. So the lineup is really good, even without Van Halen.
Absolutely. It's worth going even if that falls apart.
So as excited as I am at the
There's
prospect of seeing Van Halen,
There's a grain of salt with this,
when I finally see them walk up on stage,
and they start playing,
Then I'm
everything
gonna be
starts to happen, yeah.
Yeah.
But the lineup is notorious for its volatility.
it is, yes.
They
yes.
haven't gotten along, it seems, at the best of times. So,
And they like a little bit of a drink,
yeah.
which has always messed them up. But
Yep.
I think right now we need to move on.
Yes,
and,
we do.
And we will touch on Soundwave again before it happens.
Yes.
And after it happens. Right now, we need to talk about a fantastic band.
Our first covering of America,
Yes,
I think,
it is.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Yes,
Providence, Rhode Island.
that's right.
Pistol Shot Gypsy.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Yep.
They are phenomenal. Their album is called Smokin Drinkin Fightin, and you can get it from the little addresses that are scrolling across the bottom of your screen right now.
Should all be used to it by now.
You should be.
Yep.
Album is fantastic.
It goes...
From start to finish,
yeah.
there is not a bad track on it.
No.
And I know we've said this before, but we wouldn't say it if we didn't believe it.
Exactly. We don't sit here and spin crap. We
No, we
tell
don't.
exactly what we think.
Exactly. Just to prove our point,
Yep.
I think
It's a good time.
let's go to just a little hint of a track from
Yep.
the album. This is called Troy City Blues.
It is.
It's actually the last track on the album,
But we love it.
but it's the perfect way to close an album.
Yes.
So check it out.
Here you go.
So that was just a little teaser, a little taste
Oh, yeah.
of Troy City Blues from Pistol Shot Gypsy. If you want to
Great
hear more of
track.
that song, you know
Get
where
on
the
there.
addresses are.
Yeah.
They're up there. Track the album down. It's worth it. And it's cheap too.
Yeah.
It's going on their website for only $7 for the entire album or something like
And
that.
they're also doing a charity thing at the moment too, where it's about breast cancer
Yeah.
research. They're donating a whole bunch of their digital
I
download
think-
sales.
Actually, don't quote us on this because by the time this airs, that could be finished because
Okay.
I think it was only for a limited time.
Yeah.
But they were right into the charity. They their reason behind it, a joking reason behind it, was
Yep.
that they love boobs, and don't
Yeah.
we all?
Yep.
But it's for a good charity
Yeah.
and a great cause, and I hope that they got close to their mark. By the time this airs, we'll
Yeah.
know for sure whether they did.
Yep.
But they were hoping to raise $10,000 for that charity, and I really hope that they did.
Well, so do I, and more power to them for doing something like this.
Yeah.
Getting behind a charity early on in their career and trying to raise a whole bunch of funds and donating it out of their own pocket speaks volumes for the character of the band too. So get on there, support these guys. They're worth it.
Absolutely, and I have had countless chats with these
Yeah.
boys now,
Yeah.
and they are great blokes. They're not full of crap. They're all genuinely nice, and their music is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
They have got one of the greatest lead singers that I've come across in a long time. His name's Ron Travis,
Yeah.
and he's fantastic.
For an unsigned band to have a guy of this talent, the band members themselves think that they're blessed to have this guy. When you hear him open up, it's amazing.
Yep.
He's got amazing range, amazing ability, and his tone is brilliant.
And he's capable of so many different genres of, like, so many of the songs on the album feel like that they've taken 4 different genres within the rock world.
Yep.
And smashed them into one to create a fantastic song. Now, my favourite songs on the album are Trainwreck,
Yep.
Slave Yourself,
Yep.
and probably, I don't know. It's hard to pick
Yeah, it
because there's
is.
so
It
many
is.
good
It is.
songs
It
on
is.
the album. What do you?
I
you
reckon,
think?
again, with you, Slave Yourself.
Yep.
We both love that track. I reckon it's fantastic.
And also, if you listen to the lyrics of that track, I think that there's a lot of people around that can relate to what those lyrics
Exactly.
are about.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a very, very important topic.
It
and
is,
one that
yes.
shouldn't be overlooked. These guys are lyrically sound as well as musically sound, so it's very important to get that point across.
Yep.
Another one for me would be Just My Luck.
Just My Luck is a
I
fantastic
love that song too.
And that's one that incorporates a few of those different influences that we were talking about.
Exactly.
You've got H-Bomb Queen,
Yep.
which is more of a straight up rock song.
Yep.
it's probably the closest thing to a love song, but at the same time, it's pretty far from a love song.
Yeah.
And then there is one of my other favourites from the album is The Midnight Rider.
Yes.
Which has got a very southern influence to it.
It does, yeah.
It's a great track.
There's not a bad song on this album. I know we've said that a few times, but this is yet another album where we just go on and on. And some of the influences in this band, you can tell, range from the old school stuff to the newer stuff, i.e. Tool and Perfect Circle and things like that in there too.
I do hear a lot of Maynard James Keenan in Ron Travis's voice, to be honest. And I said that to the boys, and they didn't really disagree with me at all. You were right in saying, when I spoke to them, they said they thank their stars every day to have a singer as great as him.
Yeah.
And coming from a band to say that about their singer...
It's a big statement.
It is a big statement. And the thing is, with Pistol Shot Gypsy as well, they seem to have a real... they get along so well. They've got a real rapport with each other.
Yeah.
4 of the band members are childhood friends, and they grew up together, and then they went their separate ways, and they all went off to different musical projects, and then found themselves again, and they got together to make some awesome music. The album is
phenomenal.
Awesome. In saying that, let's throw to another little grab.
Yep.
From the first song off the album, Trainwreck. Here it is. Check it out.
Enjoy.
Hanging on and gripping tight as you sink into your seat. It's all been a train wreck, but it's too much fun to leave. Sometimes you'd wish to disappear, but then where would you be? Just looking down the line. Do you see who's next to me? We're stronger. We're stronger. Hold the board. There's no stop in between. Hold the board. There is nothing.
Alright, so that was Trainwreck off Pistol Shot Gypsy's debut album, Smokin Drinkin Fightin.
Yep.
As we've said, the album is absolutely phenomenal.
Go and get it.
Now, we've also heard their latest single.
Yes.
It's called Love Junkie, and if that song is any indication of the material that is still to come from the band,
they've got
great things ahead.
But up to go.
Great things ahead.
Yep.
So, as we said, check them out. The addresses are down the bottom.
We're getting good at this, so go for it.
Get to the website, buy the album. It's going cheap, and if you get in there, and if that charity is still going, it's worth buying it. Buy 2 copies. Give one away for Christmas or something.
Give it to your mate. Give it to your dog. I don't care.
Spread
Just
the word.
Spread the word about it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's enough about Pistol Shot Gypsy.
Yep.
I think we should just mention that on the 21st of May, for all of you Melbourne viewers out there,
or if you're going to be in Melbourne that weekend.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes, that's a good point too.
For all you interstaters out there, get down here, support this thing.
Yep. The Palace on Burke Street, which is formerly the Metro, is going to start a rock night. It's called the House of Rock.
Yep. Or the Whore, as we all know it.
HOR, Whore.
Yep.
Everybody loves a good whore.
Yes.
Opening night is the 21st of May.
Yep.
It's going to be amazing. We're going to be there.
Absolutely. We're going to try and get some stuff with the camera, so we'll see how we go.
We're going to try, yeah.
Yep.
And we're going to be there pretty often as well, from the sounds of it. So definitely get down there and support the Melbourne music scene.
Get out there, support rock music in general.
Exactly.
And from the taste we had the other night, the set list of songs that are going to be playing this night, it's going to be diverse and broad and brilliant. It's going to be a great place to hang out, have some drinks, add some good rock music into you. If we get our way, we're going to try and get some of our little bands played there that night.
Yeah, we are. I hope that we can get bands like Pistol Shot Gypsy and bands that we've mentioned before, like The Worship and Trucker Diablo, played.
That's our plan.
We're going to try and make that happen.
Yep.
So definitely check out HOR if you're in Melbourne or if you live in Melbourne. It's going
They're
to
on
be a good
Facebook.
night.
We'll stick the link up here too.
They are on Facebook, yes.
Yep.
Until then,
as always,
again, check out Soundwave Revolution. Tickets on sale 2nd of June.
Do not miss this. It's probably a once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime for sure. Again, check out Pistol Shot Gypsy.
Yep. We're plugging everything non-stop right now, so get out there, get on it.
And don't forget to watch us on our midweek show, the Hard Rock Happenings, where we talk about the news and we may just touch on Soundwave again. And we'll have some CD releases to tell you guys about. So until then,
pick of the week sort of stuff.
Pick
too.
of the week.
A few little different segments there.
Yeah. So until then, drink up,
rock on.